Unfortunately, he is not present today with us. I know him from for a long time as a true Gandhian, as a social reformer, and as a man who has got some conviction. When I was working as a member of parliament in Delhi, we used to meet every alternative days. He was very active in Gandhi Peace Foundation and Gandhi Samadhi and Gandhi Smriti and all other allied activities. So my association with Mr. Dr. Radhakrishnan is a long one, and also his thinking and his perception of the present day political as well as economical as well as educational activities are closely watching by me. As our beloved Ramdas ji has pointed out that he is a man of conviction, he is a man who is trying to propagate the real ideals of Mahatma Gandhi. And he always stood for ahimsa, non-killing, as well as he is the truly going across the nations and trying to spread the message of our father of the nation. Today, unfortunately, he is not with us, but his a book on him by Professor Glenn D. Page is one of the momentous, very important moment in the life of all of us. The man who is working in the Martin Luther King Academy, they are all present here. In presence of all of them, I got an opportunity to release a book on Sri Radhakrishnan. A man is down to earth and working for the people and working for the society. And this is a proud moment for all Keralites, because last 4 decades he is tirelessly and working for the upliftment of people. And not only in Kerala, throughout the country and across the nations, he traveled extensively and preached the Gandhian thoughts, and he was trying to propagate the real ideals of Mahatma Gandhi and trying to propagate ahimsa, the message of peace throughout the world. We are all aware that world faces multifarious problems as of today. We are living in a globalized world. Economic liberalization is the order of the day. Today, everybody, the Committee of Nations are looking towards India and Mahatma Gandhi for free peace and tranquility. See that in our material world, the world, we are facing lot of challenges. Nations are facing lot of challenges. People are facing challenges in their day-to-day life. There is no peace, no tranquility. There is no solace. Ultimately, if you look at Gandhi, then only you will get answers for all these multifarious problems which we are facing. That is why the United States of America, not only United States of America, the world over is looking towards Mahatma Gandhi. Our United Nations has declared October 2nd as the Day of Peace recently. And they are trying to propagate the ideals of Mahatma Gandhi. See, we are Indians. We are very proud. We are very fortunate to be in India, where Mahatma Gandhi lived and showed the path of Dharma and peace and ahimsa. We are all aware that Mahatma Gandhi not only worked for the liberating India from the clutches of British colonialism, but he was preparing the Indians for living in a free India. And he was showing the path of Indians how to live in a free India? What is our task to be taken for the future generations? And the people of India should be an example to the entire humanity. He showed the path of through the ahimsa. He liberated the nation from the British imperialism. Not only it was given an opportunity for the people in India, but all over the world, that the might of machine guns, the might of guns and the might of weapons will fail before the torch of ahimsa. He showed the people of the entire world that here is a way to achieve your goal without shedding a drop of blood. So Mahatma Gandhi is remembered for all. No British rulers were remembered even now, but Mahatma Gandhi will be remembered ever, and his contributions will be worshipped by thousands and thousands of his followers in India and outside. Sri Radhakrishnan worked for Gandhian thoughts. His books, most of the books he has given to me. In the KPCC library, all the Gandhian books are there because of Mr. Radhakrishnan. The complete work of Mahatma Gandhi, 100 volumes, he has been given to Congress party, and he told me that the Congress people should read it, the Congress people should follow it. If they wanted to become a real congressman, they should read Gandhi. They should try to understand what is Gandhi stands for. His contribution cannot be elaborated by all of us. We are all child before Mahatma Gandhi. See, he lived here and he worked here, and he promoted the Indian people to attain the freedom with a peaceful, and he showed the way of peaceful coexistence. Today, the subject is education for peace, sustainable development. Today, the world is changing, and we are all living in a society where changes are happening every moment. The technology is changing, the new inventions are coming up, the entire behavior of the people is changing. But one thing is very clear, Mahatma Gandhi is not outdated. His principles are not outdated, even if technology has been changed. But that is why everybody is remembering Mahatma Gandhi. Education. Mahatma Gandhi has given more importance for education because we are all aware that India is a country with a lot of illiterates at that point of time. When the freedom movement was going on, people were illiterate. Only 5% or 10% or 15% of people were literate. They were access to the education, but the people, the majority of the people in India were illiterate. So he was given stress for the education. And the Gurukula Vidyabhyasa, the Gurukula Sampradayam, the ancient rishis and ancient monks were following the Gurukula system of education. That was our ancient system of education. It has been mentioned in our ancient books and epics that the Gurukula, staying with the Guru and trying to educate with Guru, was our ancient system of education. It has been lauded by everybody. But as time, after that, when that old system of education is now not seen everywhere. But when we are living in a society where lot of changes has been taken place, education has been given more importance. Today the government of India has passed a legislation in the parliament, right to education. No schools, there is no colleges, there is no primary education facilities. There are, even though people wanted to go to the school, there are no schools. Only schools are in the registers, only in the book or in the paper. There is no facilities in the schools. So it was a considered view by the central government to pass a legislation to make education as a right of a citizen. As a result of that, now the atmosphere has been totally changed. More than 80,000 crores of rupees is going to be spent within 5 years for the propagation and access of education to the rural mass of India. As Gandhiji rightly said, that India lives in the villages, the rural mass, among the rural mass. So the government has come forward to give education to the large number of our population, even though it was late. Tomorrow we are celebrating the Republic Day. If you look at for last 60-65 years, India is marching ahead. But we are giving more importance to the. It is necessary for giving more importance for education. We can see that so many universities are there in India now. So many universities, so many colleges. We can see that more than 5,000 colleges are existing in India. More than 500 universities are there. We want more universities, more colleges. Higher Education Council Chairman, can you throw more light on this? India, especially the North Indian situation, we need more colleges, we need more universities, we need more educational facilities for the people of India. In Kerala, of course, we have more universities, more colleges, but the quality of education which we are lacking. We are lacking the quality education in our state. Even though we attained 100% literacy, we are lacking in the field of quality education. This is the one area where we have to ponder over. This is one area which we have to put our heads together and to find out a solution for this. The people who are coming from the colleges, they don't know even how to write an essay, write an application. So, a lot of changes has been taken place in the field of education. Earlier, it was given marks, now it is grade all over the world. Universities are changing, distant education facilities are there. So the population has got an opportunity for access to all kinds of education. The Gandhian values, the Gandhian approach towards education was well known to everybody. That is derived from the ancient culture of India and ancient culture of our great nation. So I think that the education, when we are marching ahead with the globalized world, it should be in our mind to have the Gandhian thoughts when we are formulating the ways and means of educational activities. I don't want to take much of your time. Gandhi is not past. Gandhi is future. Gandhi is present and Gandhi is future. People think that Gandhi is old and Gandhian principles are old. No, it is not like that. Gandhi is not past, Gandhi is present and Gandhi is future. The generations to come will remember Gandhi because the way in which he addressed the minds of millions and millions of people are relevant to even today. That is why Gandhi is relevant even today. So the education system, the social transformation, and the development, the sustainable development, all these issues are linked with Gandhian thoughts. Then only the world can succeed, then only the world can achieve a lot. So even the globalized world, there is a place for Gandhi and Gandhian principles. When we are thinking about education, when we are thinking about the new generations to come, I feel that we should give them the thoughts of Mahatma Gandhi so that their life can be more prosperous and more brighter. I don't want to take much of your time. I welcome all our friends who came all along from United States of America to attend this function. A book on Radhakrishnan means dear to all of us because he is very closely associated with all of us. Even though Kerala people doesn't know much about Mr. Radhakrishnan, people who are living outside the country feel that there is a need for a book on Sri Radhakrishnan. I congratulate Mr. Page for this noble initiative taken by him to publish a book on Dr. Radhakrishnan. The years to The years to come, definitely his thinking, his conviction and his deeds will be remembered by people, and a crusader for peace, and a tireless Gandhian who is noble, and he is selflessly working for the achievement, for the betterment of the society, will be remembered by all of us. Once again, on my behalf and all who are assembled here, I congratulate Mr. Pei, even though he couldn't come here, for writing a book on Sri Radhakrishnan. This book will be definitely an encouragement, not only for Radhakrishnan, all his fellow travelers who is trying to propagate the great ideas of Mahatma Gandhi. Thank you very much.
May we request Ramesh ji to release the book on Dr. Radhakrishnan. Professor L. Radhakrishnan, Non-Violent Activist. Professor L. Radhakrishnan, Karmayogiyaya Vidyabhyasa Vijakshana. ഹിംസാത്മക രാഷ്ട്രമീമാംസ ദർശനം എന്നും ഈ പുസ്തകത്തെ നമുക്ക് വിളിക്കാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കും. Now the next part of the program is keynote address by Sri T.P. Srinivasan. He is at present Vice Chairman, Kerala Higher Education Council. He had been former ambassador to the United States, representing India in world forums. May I invite, with respects and regards, Sri T.P. Srinivasan to deliver the keynote address.
Respected Sri Ramesh Chanindra, distinguished guests from abroad, and friends. Sri Chanindra has already given us a huge agenda, starting from the life of Sri Radhakrishnan and ending with the need for higher education and the need for reform in education. So there is really no need for another keynote address. A keynote has been struck. Not only that, he has also released this book, which is a matter of great pride for all of us. Rarely do we have a book published abroad for an Indian, and it is a real distinction. It is true that sometimes we discover the value of our own people when they are recognized abroad. It happens. Many of our famous dancers and music were recognized abroad before we recognized them. So this is very much in that way that we should see the fact that we have a book on Professor Radhakrishnan by someone who lives abroad. Of course, on the eve of the Republic Day, as we were reminded by Ramesh ji, the soul that we should remember is Mahatma Gandhi. But what we need to realize is not only that Mahatma Gandhi is relevant today, as he said, but there is something called the Gandhi magic. One name that will connect us to any part of the world is that of Mahatma Gandhi. I often say that Even if India had done nothing, he said that years to come people will hardly remember that such a man in flesh and blood ever strode this earth. So we make him divine, we make him like God, because we do not know. Today we speak about the communication revolution. Gandhiji had no such advantage. Italy, not of India. Showing Mahatma Gandhi speaking in his ashram. And then suddenly somebody puts a web camera in front of him. In all the corners of the globe, in a moment. In the Madison Square Garden, outside the Red Square in Kremlin, and every handheld equipment Mahatma Gandhi is speaking. And then the commercial ends by saying, if Mahatma Gandhi could communicate like this, what would have happened to the world? You have to think of that. He communicated on a one sheet of paper, which probably did not reach anybody in his lifetime. But still he was recognized as the most outstanding individual of the 20th century. So we cannot but be proud of him. And we cannot but be grateful to people like Professor Radhakrishnan, who have dedicated their lives to the propagation and study of Gandhi's thoughts. To be peaceful, if you have to be non-violent, if you have to be without hatred and right, but to understand history, understand sciences, and understand technology, then only we become truly educated. People have defined the purpose of education in different ways. The curriculum has changed, the textbooks have changed, their vision has changed. Let us not close our eyes to that. Let's not say that we are not in the list of the world-class universities and therefore we are bad. Why are we not on the world-class universities? I have studied this in the last 1 year or so. Not because our education is bad, but because